Welcome to Airbus Helicopters Columbus, Mississippi facility. So this is our warehouse. This is where it all begins. This is where we receive parts from all over the world. Now we're entering our production area where we have two final assembly lines, one for the H125 and one for the H145.
We have two lines here in Mississippi, the H125 line and the H145 line. Both lines are similar in that they're built in 4 stations, 3 stations in the production hall, the 4th station being the flight line. This is station 1 for the H145. This is the sheet metal station in which all the sheet metal installation to include the canopy takes place. The H125 line, the first station is actually the install station. That's where it'll get its gearbox, its engines, and its wire harness. And this is Station 2, the electrical install and the electrical testing. So what we have here is our wiring tester. It has about 12,000 connection points. It'll test every wire that was installed in the airframe. And this is the last station in the production hall for the 145. This is the installation and testing station. So they will install the tail boom, the avionics, the engines, all the equipment on the airframe, and then finally they'll do the testing over here. They'll test all the avionics to ensure that when it goes to paint and onto the flight line that there's no problem. I'm gonna hand it back over to Johannes. Johannes?
Thank you, Ben. Now that you've seen how we build an aircraft, we're going to take the unpainted aircraft over to the paint shop. So that's the next step. Let's go. We're now entering our paint shop. This is where we produce some of the best paint jobs in the industry. We paint entire aircraft, we paint aircraft parts. This is a fairing, for example, around an engine on an H125. Then over here we have belly panels, we have some tail rotor drive shaft fairings, we have boarding steps, cargo hooks, and all the way up to rotor blades. This is our completion center of excellence here. What we do here is we take a standard aircraft and we modify it to our customers' needs. Some customers are law enforcement customers, some are medical customers, utility customers, VIP customers, and so on. And this is where we configure those aircraft to those customers' needs.
This is where we put all the custom options in that the customer requests. This aircraft is an airborne law enforcement and search and rescue aircraft. It happens to be near the ocean. So this one we're going to add in float bags, we're going to do a searchlight, hoist provisions for the search and rescue. The team will apply all the wiring here, we'll do all the terminations, functional checks, and then it'll go out to the flight line for the production flight test and final delivery.
Troy, thanks for showing our visitors around. Now that you've seen this part of our business, we'll head on over to the flight line and show you how we prepare aircraft for delivery to our customers. What we do on the flight line is we perform ground runs and flight tests to make sure that the aircraft are operational, functional, that everything is all right with the aircraft, of course, before it goes to delivery. So you are now in our delivery center. This is where the aircraft goes after it comes from the flight line. This is where we invite our customers. The customers then take some time to inspect the aircraft, go through the logbooks, do their flight tests, and so on. Thank you very much for joining our virtual factory tour here at Airbus Helicopters in Columbus, Mississippi. We appreciate you taking the time to stop by, and we look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. You have a good day.